Hello everyone, welcome back to Flow with Shenae. Today's class is an intermediate Pilates flow. It's going to be a full body workout. We'll start down on our mat. So meeting me down on your back. As we lie down, place your hands onto your ribs. Just have your knees bent, feet hip width apart. As we inhale through our nose, I want you to feel your ribs expanding out to the sides, so a big lateral breath. And then as we exhale, start to feel your ribs draw back in towards each other. Deep breath in through your nose. And then we exhale, ribs draw in and start to feel them sliding down towards the hip bones. Just let go of any tension you might be holding on to. So perhaps you've got some tension within the traps or your shoulders, maybe within the pelvis. So just try and go a little heavier into the mat. Let it all go. On our next exhale, we slide the ribs down and we keep the connection there. We bring our hands to our head, elbows are wide. Inhale to prepare. As we exhale, we start to lift head, neck, and shoulder blades up, drawing the belly in nice and tight. Inhale as you return back down to the mat. We exhale to lift. We're breathing everything down into the mat as you come up. As you come up into your ab curl, I want you to think about really lifting through your chest, and you're finding the connection through the front of the body there. So ribs once again sliding down towards the hip bones as you lift up. So really moving intentionally through the movement here. I want you to think about it. So we come up, a little pause, and then control it on the way down. Making sure as you go, you're not holding your breath. A lot of the time with deep core work, when we're doing ab work coming up into flexion, I see people wanting to hold their breath. And I always encourage to use it because I promise you it's going to help recruit those deep abdominal muscles. Now next time, let's lift and stay. We hold at the top, reach the hands down towards the front of the mat, lift an inch higher, hands back to the head, we lower back down. Let's repeat that again. We come up, hold, reach, lift a little higher, hands back, return down. 4 more. 3 to go. 4, 2. Last one, you'll come up and stay. So we'll hold the next one up there, reach, and start to pulse the arms like you're splashing puddles next to you. Little pulse for 10, 9, 8, try and keep lifted through the shoulder blades. 5, 4, in 3, 2. Now last one, bring the hands back to your head, try to stay lifted. Reach your right arm across towards the left side of the body. Reach over and across, come back through center, other side, we're alternating. As you come over and across the body, really think about trying to get your rib, your bottom rib, over and across to the opposite hip bone, lifting the shoulder blade up. Breathe through that movement. 6. Try to keep your pelvis really stable as well, so your hips stay centered. 4, 3, 2. Last one, come through center and stay, hold. As you come across now, keep your hands at your head and bring that opposite leg to tabletop. Come back through center, other side. Again, trying to keep your hips nice and still. And I want you to think underarm, over and across to the opposite knee, rather than elbow. Lift and lower. 8, finding that deep connection. 6 more. 4 to go. 3, 2. Last one. Both feet down. Hold your ab curl through center. You're pulsing your chest up. Up. 4, 8. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now last one. Hold and then control it all the way down to the mat. Now keep the hands up, but still think about sliding the ribs down for me. Float both legs into tabletop position. We go for a set of toe taps. One foot goes down to the mat, then lift up. Now having the hands above the head is going to make it more challenging to find the connection. Your ribs will want to flare. So really avoid that. We want to avoid overarching into your lower back. So notice if you begin to lift your lower back off the mat, tummy in tight. In 6, 5, 4, 3, for 2. Now next one, we're going to stay lifted into an ab curl as we continue toe taps. So you're now up into your abdominal curl again. 6, 5, in 4, 3, 2. Next time, we'll lower the head for 2 toe taps. Then we're going to come up for 2. So your legs are continuously moving that a little bit quicker but with control. Down for 2 and then up for 2. Down for 2 and up for 2. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep it strong, in 5, 4, 3, 2. Now last one, come up, stay, legs in your tabletop position. Arms come back down by your sides, reach, hands to the head, lower down. Legs are now in tabletop with that reach. We come up, reach the arms down. Inhale, lower. Now as you come up and reach, can you start to extend the legs long? Then fold them back in. Again, making sure lower back doesn't begin to overarch. If you feel it overarching, maybe just stay in tabletop today. Listen to your body always. In 5. In 4. 3. 2. You're almost there. Next time, stay lifted. Hold it at the top. Shoot your right leg up. Grab hold of the calf and just walk your way up. As high as you can get there. If you can get the back of the ankle, go ahead and do so. We're going to switch those legs. Pull back. Switch. Switch. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. In 5. 4. 3. 2. Give me one more last one. And then relax all the way down to the mat. Gentle hug in of the knees, massaging your lower back into the mat. You'll then do a little tuck and roll up, meeting me in a 4-point kneel. As you come into your 4-point kneel position, shoulders stacked forward over the wrists, knees under hips. As you inhale, take your gaze forward, stretching through the front line, drop your belly down towards the mat. And then we'll start to round our spine. Exhale, rounding through your thoracic. So thinking, rounding through the upper back, tucking tailbone. And then inhale. Take your gaze forward again. Come into your extension. Cat-cow stretch. Flow with the breath. Working on mobilizing through your spine. We'll go for one more in each direction. And then you'll find the space between those 2 points. We lift our ribs, so I want you to hug your belly in nice and tight here. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees just an inch. Lift and lower. We lift up and lower down. Locking your shoulders down. So as we pull our shoulders down, that's going to help trigger through the sides of the waist as well. Into your obliques, which are connected to your core. 4. Try and keep your hover quite small as well. 2 more. Now last one, we're going to stay. Hold it for me. 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We lift up into downward facing dog. Take a little moment up there. Grounding through the palms of the hands, lifting up and out of your shoulders. You'll then return back down into a hover. So you're bending the knees, coming into a hover. We add on from here. You're still in your hover, adding rotation. So we twist to the left, come through center, to the right, through center, lift your hips up. Let's repeat that. We lower down, rotation, twist, twist, and then hips back up. Triggering through the sides of the waist, and we're about to work into upper body a little more. So we've got another add-on coming up. I want you to take your rotations on each side, one on each side. Come through center, gently bring the knees down. We add a push-up. Bring your chest down, press up, send your hips up, downward facing dog. We repeat that. We come down, we take rotation on each side. Knees down, really bring your chest forward. Bring the weight into the upper body. Rise back up, down. Twist, knees down. I want you to think about gluing elbows in towards the sides of the waist so we really fire into your triceps. I'm going to feel the back of the arms really light up here. 3 more rounds. Twist, twist, knees gently down. Add the push-up. Press, lift on up. You got 2 more like that. Twist, twist. Lower down, add your push-up. Don't forget that push-up. Rise up. Next time, we stay with the push-up. So we're coming down onto the knees. You're just going for your push-up. Down and press. Down. Press again. Bring the weight forward. Press it up. 8. You've got 7. For 6. 5. 4. 3. For 2. Last one. Pressing up. Hold. Tuck under. We're lifting the knees. We're stepping 1 foot back and then the other foot back. You come into a high plank position. I know your shoulders are firing. Really lift up out of them. Start to bend the knees. Sit your bum back towards the heels. Shoot forward. We fold back and then shoot forward. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, almost there. 4, 3, for 2, keep it strong for me. Hold your next one for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, send your hips up, downward facing dog. And then start to walk your hands back towards your feet, rolling your spine up, coming all the way up to standing. Give yourself a little shoulder roll, reset. From here, make sure your feet hip width apart, maybe slightly wider for a squat set. We sit back into our squat, arms reach up, and then we drive all the way up. Sit back, reaching through your fingertips, and drive. So you want your knees to be Tracking over your middle toes, long spine, try not to hunch or arch into your lower back. All the way down, drive on up. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, drive. In 4, 3, 2. Now next one, we're gonna hold at the bottom. So let's stay low. Sweep your right arm down by your side, reach it back up, left arm sweeps, and then reach, come all the way up to the top. Let's repeat. Lower down, you pause. Right arm sweeps back. The left arm sweeps back. And drive on up. Alrighty, so we're going to add on again from here. Next time you sweep your right arm, can you lift your left heel? Opposite heel lifts. You then lower that heel down. Left arm, right heel. Lower it down, come all the way up. Let's go again. We lower down. As your right arm sweeps, left heel lifts. And then alternate that. You've got to find your coordination. Concentrate on the movement. Come back up. Two more rounds. Getting down nice and low. You can do it. We're going to stay down on your next one. Continuously flow through that. So we're trying to stay low, sweeping one arm, lifting the opposite heel. 6, 5, 4, keep it strong. 3, 2. Now last one, lower down a little bit lower. Hold, hands to prayer. We're pulsing down. Down, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come all the way up. Oh, good work. Shuffle the feet a little closer in. Big breath in, reach the arms up. Grow tall, let all that air out. Nod the chin. We start to roll our spine down, rolling them down. As you get down there, soften the knees. Walk your hands all the way forward. Try to keep your hips centered. We come into a plank position. Shoulders over the wrists. Hold your belly in tight. We lift our right foot, floating it up, and then you bring it over and across to the left elbow. Shoot it back, lower down. Let's alternate that. So left leg up, you come over and across, extend it back, lower it down, lift, cross, lengthen, and lower. Exhale as you come across the body. 6 more here. 5, 4, you've got this. 3, I'm right there with you. 2 to go, 1 more on each side. Last one, everybody. Come across, shoot it back, lower down, send your hips up. Come into your downward facing dog and just take a moment. Maybe you want to pedal out through the heels. Feel that beautiful release through the back of the legs. Pressing out of the palms of the hands. Get the breath back. And then very gently, bring your knees down. Open the knees as wide as your mat. Bring your big toes to connect. As we sit back into a child's pose, walk your hands forward, spreading your fingertips evenly on the mat. Press the palms down. You can rest your forehead on your mat. Deep breath in. Let it out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Start to reach your left hand to the top left corner of your mat and then bring your right arm over and across to meet it. Anchor right glute heavy. Feeling that deep release down the side of the body. And then bring that over and across to the other side now, to the right top hand corner. Good, and then you're going to start to walk your hands in. Bring your knees a little closer in now. Sitting back to the heels. Left hand on the mat, reach your right arm up and over. Lengthen through the right side of the body. Big side stretch. And then come over to the other side. Right hand down, left arm reaches. Lengthen through the left side of the waist. And bring your arms down, open the arms back and interlock your fingers behind the body. Open through chest and shoulders. Perhaps you want to try and get your hands away from the body. Beautiful, then bring your hands down to the mat. Send your hips up for your final downward facing dog. And then start to this time walk your feet in towards your hands. We'll hang heavy at the bottom. Maybe you just want to give your head a little shake and nod. That beautiful decompression through the spine, including through the back of the neck. And then slowly rebuild your spine, bone by bone. Coming all the way up, you can give yourself a nice big shoulder roll when you get to the top. And we are all done today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.